Okay, which one are you gonna grab? You gonna grab any of the red ones? I'm gonna get this one for my breakfast.
Mama, do you know what I want the most?
What?
A tomato.
Okay, go get them. Look, there's some little red ones there. You can get.
Have to be careful with the tomato.
Yeah, don't step on my other tomatoes.
And put on your onions.
Yeah, don't step on my onions.
You have to go down here to sweet potato. Oh my goodness!
What do you see?
How big is that pumpkin? We're not going to be able to hold it.
It's gonna be pretty big, huh?
Yeah, look.
Look at your pumpkin. Look at that. It's a good looking pumpkin.
One.
You got it? All right, let's go inside. Mom's gonna make some breakfast.
Okay, I'm going to eat this.
Okay, you do that. Oh, it's okay. You can give it to me.
No.
Here, no, peel it. Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's vlog. So I'm starting off with breakfast. Today's Saturday, by the way. So today's Saturday. We're gonna have a nice, relaxing family day. So there's some stuff around the house that I want to tackle. We're leaving to Miami on Wednesday, so this is like my last weekend to kind of get things in order. So we're gonna vlog today, keep it chill, kind of make it like a homesteady kind of vlog. I've got some bread that I'm making. I'll show you like some harvests that we've picked this week and stuff. We can hang out with the kids and just kind of catch up. This has been one of my favorite like go-to breakfast now since we're starting to get tomatoes from the garden. It's been so like just awesome to go out there in the morning, get tomatoes, and then I'll usually either put them in that breakfast that I showed you where I do like the toast with tomatoes and stuff, or I put the tomatoes in an omelet. And like in today's I did eggs, I did tomatoes, onions, and bacon, and it is so good, and a little bit of like cheese in there. So I'm gonna just enjoy this for a minute. If the kids will behave for like 5 minutes so I can enjoy this, and then I'll take you guys upstairs and we can get started with the day. Little miss, what are you doing?
I'm just decorating the Eagly's bin where he's gonna be in.
You're decorating that bin with all the stickers. You guys remember? You guys remember the watering can and all the stickers that you put on them? Like they're still there. Like I have not been able to save that watering can. So that's what happens when you got a toddler with stickers. You like stickers?
Yeah, I do love stickers.
Jackson, what are you doing? He made me put on the little backpack because they were like playing, like they were pretending that they were gonna go to Disney World and they were packing for Disney World. So he got stuff and put it in his backpack and then said that I had to buckle it up for him and everything. Are you playing with your magnet tiles?
Yeah.
He's been playing with these so well lately. Are you gonna make like a little house? He sits here for the longest time.
Hey.
You making like a little house for the cars?
Yes.
Okay.
Fun.
Where's the other wall? Good.
One.
That's a little one. You gonna fix it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vomit.
There you go.
Vomit.
Wow.
Vomit. Sourdough.
And then he puts the cars in there. It's so cute. Nice.
Chucky watch.
A parking spot. What are you doing there? You gonna make it bigger?
Yeah.
With some windows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Wow. These have been one of our most used toys ever. Like these toys have gotten so much use out of them. There you go.
One more? Oh,
More?
one more.
There you go.
Bigger one there.
Doesn't he look so big, you guys? It's like every day I feel like he's not a baby anymore, and it just makes me sad beyond belief. So I'm trying to process that. But like now when I record him and I get him doing stuff on camera and like I look back and I edit the video and stuff, I'm like, looks like a little kid, and I'm not mentally in that space where I can process it. Anyway, my room is a mess, as you can see. My room is very much a mess. I was able to do something that I'm sure most of you guys are like able to do because you're functioning humans, but this morning I actually took a shower this morning. I got up before the kids and was able to get in the shower, so it felt nice to do that again. For me, a huge accomplishment, but maybe for most normal people that's what you do every day, so good job to you. But anyway, I think now would be a great time to thank today's today's sponsor, and that is Native. So thank you to Native for sponsoring today's video. I've worked with Native a million times on my channel. You guys know that we use their deodorants. But today I'm going to talk to you guys about their body wash. So in case you didn't know, they do have body wash, and that's the body wash that Joe and I have been using for years now. We use it all the time. We love it. So let me actually put you guys down really quick. Actually, I'm going to show you the inside of my shower, which is a mess. But over here is the one that Joe and I have been using now, the coconut and vanilla body wash. We love this one. But they do have a bunch of other scents. So I got like some new ones that I'm going to go ahead and put in the like linen closet that I have for later. But this one is eucalyptus and mint. This one is one of my favorites, even with the deodorant, because I used to get like the eucalyptus and mint deodorant scent too. It just smells like you are at the spa. This one is sea salt and cedar. I picked this one because I figured it would be more of like a scent that's kind of like manly too, since both Joe and I both use it. So yeah, this one he'll like. It just smells like very beachy. Were those bubbles that popped out of here? And then just more of the coconut and vanilla, which is the one that he likes. So they smell good. And what I like the most about Native, same with the deodorants honestly, is I like the ingredients. I like that they keep it simple, even like on the back of the bottle. Like they tell you exactly what is in here. So I can appreciate that, just having a better idea of what I'm putting on my body. Like when I read ingredient lists these days, I don't want to see 500,000 different ingredients. I've become just a little crunchier. I don't know what else to say except that I'm paying attention a little bit more. So they're just made with simple ingredients and things that are easy to understand. They're also made with plant-based ingredients, purified ingredients, gentle cleansers. They're vegan and cruelty-free. They're also sulfate, phthalate, and dye-free. So I have nothing but good things to say about these. So I highly recommend them. The other thing that's pretty interesting is that because they don't have sulfates, I know that sometimes like when you have stuff that's sulfate-free, sometimes it doesn't like lather correctly, or I don't know, it kind of leaves you feeling a little sticky. In the past, I've used some body washes that I just don't enjoy, or they leave me like, I don't know, like with a weird feeling. These lather super nice. Joe and I use a loofah, and it just feels really luxurious on the skin. So you get nice and clean, and that's what I need these days. When I'm outside in the garden, I find myself like coming in midday and having to like wash off just because I'm so sweaty. So I definitely need a lot of body wash in my life these days. But anyway, I'll let you go onto their website. You guys can check out all of their stuff. They have a lot of like limited edition seasonal scents too. Some of them are a little fruitier if you were looking for something just different for the summer. The rosé one smells really good, but that's not one that I get often because like then Joel's gonna have to bathe with that, and like that's not his favorite. I prefer to get him either the coconut and vanilla or something like the sea salt and cedar, something that Joe is gonna, you know, kind of get out of the shower and like how he smells. So go check them out. They also have toothpaste. You guys already know about the deodorants. So they have a lot of different products to offer, and they also have an offer for you guys. So normally like 3 body washes, normally that comes out to like $27. They're giving you 40% off, so you get 3 body washes for 17 bucks. It's honestly a steal. I'm gonna go ahead and use my code. Can I say that? Can I do that? I'm gonna use my code and buy some more and stock up, because that's a great price for 3 of these. These are giant bottles. They'll last you for a really long time, and I'm pretty sure that you will love them. So that is it, my friends. I'm gonna put these away and then see, I don't know, Joe's downstairs. He's in the process, you guys, of trying to buy a new truck. So he's like negotiating with salespeople down there. I'm sure he's not having a great time. I'll tell you about that later, but we've got some stuff I gotta take care of.
Clean up.
You cleaned up?
Dada won a trophy.
He won a trophy because you cleaned up?
This is what he won.
They were playing down here the cleanup game? Is that what you guys were playing?
Yep.
How does the cleanup game work?
You clean up and see who gets one seashell.
Like who cleans up the most toys or who cleans up the fastest? Tell me the rules.
Who cleans up the fastest? Yeah. So Dada cleaned up the fastest.
Oh, look, I see that you guys ate your breakfast.
Did I?
Yeah, looks like you did a great job.
Hey!
Hey, don't fight over that, please. Okay, so let's show you guys what is going on here. We have sweet potatoes. Okay, that was so exciting. Last week in the garden, or like a few days ago, I went and I checked the sweet potatoes, and sure enough, there was one. There was this one that was there, and then I went a couple days later and I pulled just some other ones. That was the most satisfying feeling in the world. So we got that, and then we have more green beans that I would like to cook tonight. We probably have some more out there. And then we did harvest a couple onions, which they're tiny onions. They're like very small, but Riley wanted to like pull one out. And I just wanted to see like if they were actually edible. I did eat one. They were good, so that is pretty cool. And that's our little harvest basket. So yeah, such a satisfying feeling. I'm like being a little impatient because I think the sweet potatoes could use a little bit longer time like in the garden bed. But I kind of want to dig them up because like it's just so fun to kind of like just scavenge through the dirt and then like find them. Like it's just very cool. So anyway, I have some sourdough that I've been working on since this morning. I'm gonna try to rush this bread, and I know I shouldn't, but I'm gonna try to rush it so that later tonight I can have some sourdough bread. So part of the process is like I gotta do like stretch and folds, which is literally what it sounds like you stretch the dough out and then you fold it over. So I gotta do that a couple times throughout the day, just like stretch the dough. I'm sure you can't even see me doing that. But you just take it from here, you stretch it, you fold it. So I've got to do that, then put it back on the corner. And again, bread is a process, like at least sourdough is. I want to show you one of these days. I might show you when I'm in my mom's house next week. Just how to do a basic whole wheat bread, the one that I like to do. I'll just like walk you through the process. But when it comes to sourdough, it's a little bit of like, you know, a longer process. It can take a while, and really I should just let it ferment in the fridge overnight. But we're gonna see if this will turn out like this anyway. Hi, Jackson. Look at Joseph over there looking at trucks. What are you looking at now? Just different inventory? Are you depressed? Are you sad?
I just don't enjoy this.
Yeah, Joe's like not a fan of like having to talk to sales guys and negotiate prices and all of that. It's not really a fun thing to have to do. You ate all your eggs?
Come on.
Okay, I'll be right there, okay? So yeah, he's been on the phone with like 3 different dealers today. So he looks super happy about that. Super happy. Yeah, thing is, like Joe's truck is probably like what, 12 years old now? It's like 12 years old. He's had that truck forever, like since before I met him. And yeah, it's been a great truck. Have loved the truck, and believe me, I've been like, you're gonna keep that truck until it literally just like stops working. But lately it's had some issues, like where like the AC doesn't start, right? Like the radio, there's some kind of electrical issue going on. So it's been like spazzing out, and it's got, I don't know how many thousands of miles, 108,000 miles. And it's just up there, like it's gonna stop working soon. So we've been debating, like, do we trade it in, get some money back for it, and then get a new truck, or I don't know. I've been trying to avoid it, but I think it's gonna be smart for us to just kind of go ahead and get him into a new truck. That way we have a new truck, you know, and we don't have to worry about that. So I don't know, it's just been a process now. Super fun. Trying to get like the right price and not spend more than we need to, and all of that. So if you guys have any tips for like negotiating with salespeople at car places, let us know, because I mean, I'm sure other people could use advice too. If you're looking to buy cars these days, I feel like things are just so expensive. So any tips or advice would be great.
That's their.
What?
That's what they're telling me. It's because of the way the market is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Current things. They're like no negotiation.
No negotiating. Yeah, I guess like Joe's tried to like, you know, negotiate with them, and they're like, nope, because of everything that's going on. They're like, nope, no negotiating prices.
Yeah.
Fun times. So what, we're just gonna pay an arm and a leg for a car?
I think there's room for negotiation. I think
They're just using that as like an excuse.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we gotta try.
It's pretty quick. I'm like, okay, thanks, bye.
Bye. Farewell. Jackson, what's
Like, there's
going?
not even a willingness to be like, okay, like I'd be okay with flexing a little bit.
With kind of meeting in the middle a little bit
Yeah, there's like no,
on their part.
there's nothing. Like,
Okay, so then we can call another dealer.
that's what we're doing.
Yeah, like we don't need a car that bad. Like our car is still functioning, it still works.
And the last guy was like, yeah, let's talk.
Yeah, let's talk. So that's what you gotta do. You can't go with the first.
It's the last
Dealer.
weekend of the month.
Is that also a good time? Oh, that's good.
Always the last weekend of the month.
Okay. Well, that's
Times
good.
to go talk to a dealer.
Okay, very good. Jackson, let me see your PJs. Dada gave you a weird looking PJ. He's like, so? I like it. I have these things I gotta put down in the basement. This is another Thrive Market order, which I always have my link for you guys down below if you want to save 40% off on them. But I got some of their tortilla chips that we like, and then of course the popsicles that the kids devour, and I mean I devour them too. They're so good. And then Giggles. Like Joe told me the other day, Joe ran out of Giggles. Like these are the ones that he likes, that they're kind of like Skittles.
I'm so depressed because Skittles are like poison.
Yeah, now it came out that Skittles are like poison, and then, or like not to be consumed by humans. And then these are like the better for you kind of alternative to it. So we get them on Thrive Market. So the other day he ran out and he's like, can you place another order of Giggles? Like, not like, can you place an order of Thrive Market stuff? Just, can you buy me more Giggles? So like our Thrive Market boxes are literally all Giggles. So these are like the sour ones. And then he gets, and the kids like the just non-sour ones. Excuse me, what you doing? You silly. And they have these on Amazon, but they're like a lot more expensive on Amazon. Like, I have checked the price on these because I've been trying to find them the cheapest because of the fact that we go through so many of them. But so far, Thrive Market is where we get them the cheapest. So we got some of that. And then we tried these the other day and they were pretty good. They're like a dairy-free like Cheetos, like Cheeto Puffs. They're a little bit hard, like the consistency is a little bit different than like a normal, like very fluffy Cheeto. But if you know of anybody who likes Cheetos but also has like a dairy allergy, these are like a little bit better for like allergies, free from gluten, corn, wheat, whatever, they're vegan. And then these I've never tried before, but they gave them to us for free, like one of the free things that they put in your box. So we will try these out. All right, so it is a little later and we are getting outside because I literally just, I can't with them inside anymore. Like, I'm struggling big time. I just feel like I literally just cannot keep up with the amount of mess in my house. And it's hard because that's what happens when they are at home, and they are at home all the time with me and stuff. And don't regret that decision. I love having them home, but any time that I turn around, there's more mess. And it's just some days, like today, it's just like, why? Like, I cannot deal with this anymore. Like, I sat down to edit a little bit of the video that you're watching so that way I don't have as much work I have to do later. And I get up from the kitchen table and I see that all of the couch cushions are on the floor. And like, they were entertained, yes, but then I had to clean up all the couch cushions again, and it's just a little rough. So I need some fresh air. If you're also feeling the same kind of thing where, you know, you have your kids at home and it's mess after mess, like, I feel you, I am with you. And like, I literally don't have a secret tip. I don't have anything to share. Because as far as I know, if you have kids at home, like, that's literally what they do. They leave mess after mess after mess behind you. Yes, you can get them to help you with cleaning and putting stuff away, but I don't know. If you have any advice, feel free to share. But for now, we're going to be out here having popsicles.
It's up there.
What's up there? Oh, looks like there were planes and stuff in the sky. He's looking at like all of the lines and the clouds. Very cool.
Fine.
Was that cool?
Yeah.
So before we leave for vacation, I need to find a way, well, not find a way, but I need to just go ahead and plant all of these things in the garden or in the grass, because when we go on vacation, what Joe's going to do is he's going to set up like a sprinkler. He's going to set up a sprinkler over here so that it'll water the garden while we're gone. And hoping that we'll get some rain and stuff so that all the plants don't die. So if these are up here, then they obviously won't be watered. So I would like to try to get them in a position where they are less likely to die while we are gone. And like, this is a cantaloupe plant, which the flowers have started to come out. So anyway, hopefully soon we'll have some fruit on that, and it should go in the garden or on the ground somewhere. And then these are Brussels sprouts, and this is another cantaloupe. My herbs, I might leave these indoors. I might get like a self-watering pot situation and then just keep them inside. I think they should live. But like, even this plant here, I need to get it in the ground, because if not, it will absolutely die with how hot it's been. I've got a bunch of weeds just like on the stairs. I need to put those away. Can you guys see though, like how tall my sunflowers are? Those have gotten massive, and I'm sad because I'm pretty sure there's a good chance that we'll miss them actually blooming while we're gone. So like, you see like our neighbors have theirs that are blooming, but I think we might miss them, so we'll kind of have to see. So I think that's the best that we can do, is like, while we're gone, just get a sprinkler set up. Like, Joe has like one of those like timer sprinkler systems. I don't know how any of that works, but for those of you guys who also have gardens, like, and you have to go away, like, what do you guys do? Do you guys get house sitters? Do you get like plant sitters? Can you hire someone just to like come and like water your plants? Like, I've obviously never had to deal with that because I've never had any plants to water, but now like, that's something else I have to think about, like when we're leaving the house or going on a trip or going to my mom's house. Now in the back of my head, it's like, oh well, how about the garden? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? You're gonna water my plants? And this is the watering can, by the way, that I was talking about earlier that I can't get the stickers off, so it's a vibe right there. Which one is that one? Parsley? Such a good helper. She comes out here and she waters all the deck plants now. Like, that's her job. That's her little chore.
Hi, time.
That's not time. That's basil.
Hi, basil. That's perfect.
Do you talk to them?
Yeah, I talked to the...
Yeah, a little plant lady in training.
Hi. Who's this?
This one is Time.
Time. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
I'm so proud of Time.
You're so proud of Time?
Yep.
Well, I'm very proud of you for watering it so nicely. Thank you. That one didn't make it.
This is cilantro.
Yeah, but that one never germinated.
Buy cilantro. We have to plant a new cilantro.
Yeah, we need to plant a new one, but you don't really have to water him because there's nothing in there. Okay, just in case. Cool. What are you mad about? What was that? Did you eat something?
No. What? I say that?
But what did you touch?
I touched the bit of my son. Right now.
There was a tomato in your hand? What the heck? Okay, so yeah, there was like a random cherry tomato down there, and it looks like he was like touching it, and then like it was kind of open, so like it popped open.
My son, what?
Yeah, we gotta go wash your hands, Jackson. That's nasty.
Ew.
Ew. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go wash your hands.
Hello guys, for today's video. Sorry Mama left, but now I'm on the video. We have Fairy Wings that's gonna film our video for us, and we pretty much have to show you all the plants. Right, Mama?
No, you don't have to show them the plants. We already showed them the plants.
This is like
Mama's making you your lunch.
Hey Mama, I'll name this spiky plant sage.
Okay, that's a succulent.
I'll name the succulent Lulu.
Lulu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi Lulu. Here is Fairy Wings. Say hi. Hi. And we're going to be doing this video today, so we're going for today's video. I don't know what to do, so I'm going to just like film something. I'm show you around.
Tell them what your favorite thing to do inside the house is.
Is playing with the couch cushions.
Baby.
So I'm going to show you guys around, and I'm going to leave Fairy Wings right here.
You can't show them around. That tripod is too heavy.
But don't worry, I can carry it. Look.
No, the tripod is really heavy.
See?
Do not drop it. Didn't I tell you that that's a heavy tripod?
Yeah, you did it.
Was I right?
Yeah, but I can still hold it. This is all the things. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. We're watching Shark Week, and this is our toy. Ooh, yum. Here, Mama, here's your tripod back. Yum. Take a dip into this.
All right, they're gonna have their lunch. Joe, by the way, went to the dealer. So he's at the dealer. I don't know if he's gonna have any luck. I don't know if he's gonna come back telling me that he signed papers for a car. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But the kids are gonna eat their lunch, and then during their quiet time, I'll see if I can get any time for myself to do something around here. Okay, so the kids have been doing quiet time. I'm pretty sure Jackson's about to wake up. He's been there for a little while, so I'm just gonna film this now before he does wake up and tell you what I've been doing during their quiet time. Okay, so number one, I was picking weeds. So I was out in front and I was picking weeds in the front yard. So did that. Then I was analyzing my natural family planning chart, like the little chart that I have where like I have my temperatures and stuff. It's like towards the end of the month, so I'm like analyzing it to like just figure out what happened the whole month, like in terms of my fertility and all of that. So that's the second thing that I was doing. And then in the meantime, and like in the background, I've also been listening to one of my prepper podcasts, or it's not like a podcast, it's a YouTube video. But I've been listening to that and like all the doom and gloom about the world. That, my friends, is how I spend the kids' quiet times these days. Like super exciting. How is this my life? I'm not really sure. So yeah, one of the things that I've been dying to do and that I really need to get my butt into shape and doing in terms of like prepping and all of that is like going and reorganizing my downstairs like backstock pantry, because it's out of control. Like I don't even know what I have, and I know I've been saying that for a long time, but like I don't know you guys. I think that The next few months are gonna be interesting, interesante. It's gonna be a little cray over here. So when we get back from vacation, I'll see if maybe I can film some of that for you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of stuff with that bread. So I'm gonna put you guys up here so I can show you. Bread has been like rising at this point. It's not, again, remember, I'm rushing this recipe, so I think it's supposed to look a little bit better. In my opinion, like I've kind of messed up some recipes before. In terms of like making loaves of bread and stuff. I haven't really had, I don't think, like a loaf of bread that I've had to completely throw away in the garbage. So my rule of thumb is you bake the bread and it might not come out exactly how it's supposed to, but it's probably going to be edible in some way, and it might not like rise as much, it might not be super tall or as aesthetically pleasing as it should. But I think that normally you can still eat the bread, or at the very least make croutons. So I'm gonna try to bake the bread and see, and if it's a total failure, then it will be a learning experience. So what I've got to do at this point is I have to make it into like a ball. Like I'm gonna shape it so that I can put it in the fridge in a Banneton basket. And I am not the best at shaping bread, but I kind of just do my best, roll it around, hope that it looks like a ball. And then dough is like really sticky, so you gotta like go putting flour on it just to prevent it from sticking all over the place. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'll get my basket. Some people have the fancy like scraper tool. Let me show you. Like this is a scraper tool, but I don't really know how to quite, I don't know. Some people do something that kind of looks like this, but I think I prefer to use my hands. I feel like I get a better idea of how the dough is doing. Roll it into a ball, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge until it's time to bake it. I don't know how tight it's supposed to be. Again, even though I've made some loaves of bread, I'm still not an expert. I'm gonna put it in the fridge for a few hours, and then hopefully by dinner time I can bake this. Got my basket. You gotta flour this part of the basket so it doesn't stick, and then you flip it in here. So I'll cover this and then put it in there. Okay, so surprisingly, Jackson is still sleeping. So I just got in, I'm obviously wearing something different. I just got in 2 dresses for my niece's baptism. So I'm gonna show them to you because they were both from Amazon. I think I have one more coming in tomorrow, but I think I'm probably gonna keep both of these. I feel like I can still wear both of them like to church and stuff. So let me know what you think. I probably will have already decided by the time that you guys see this video, but I don't think that they're a bad option. Okay, so this is the first one. I think I got this one in a medium if I'm not mistaken, but I'll try to leave my size. But I think it's very, you know, like church friendly, and I mean it's a baptism, so then we're gonna do like a brunch afterwards. So I liked the print. The print is like a really not obnoxious pink, because like I don't like pink in general, like for like clothing. It's more of like a muted kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but it's not like a bubblegum in your face kind of pink. It's got like the tie, like the little sash, and then it does have like a little closure here, so that way like your boobs aren't all like popping out. And then it has the slip underneath so that it's not sheer, and then the slip is like right up until like your knees, and then it's got like a, you know, like the tiered end of it. This one might be good because the dress that I got for Riley, I have to go try it on her, but the dress that I got for her, if it works, if it fits, it's this one. Obviously I would have to steam it like crazy, but it's got like a really pretty like tie in the back. So I don't know, I have to see if it will work. So that's the first one. And then this is the second one. So I think I paid like $20 for this dress because I think it was on sale. I think normally it was like $40 and I got it half off. So yes, there's a part of me that like thinks maybe it looks kind of like I'm wearing a sack of potatoes, but you know what? I like potatoes these days, and Riley wants to move to Idaho, so maybe potato is the vibe. Seriously, I feel like it's, you know, appropriate for church. I don't have to worry about anything. It's got like some really pretty like ruffle sleeves, like kind of balloon sleeves. And then it's got like the different tiers, and then the print itself is kind of like leopard, but again, not like a super tacky leopard, because there's like a difference. I could probably make this work. Obviously right now I have like zero makeup on. My hair looks like a freaking mess, but if I curled my hair, I don't know, maybe I could make that work. Okay, so I am out here and it is so hot, but I need to water my plants and fertilize them too, because it's been a while. Because I'll tell you what happened. So I had run out of my organic fertilizer, the one that smells like fish, and I had picked up like a Miracle Grow at Lowe's, and then like I started reading into Miracle Grow and I was like, maybe I don't want to use that. So I went and I ordered the organic fertilizer, and that's the one that I'm going to stick to because that's the one that has made my plants the happiest. So I've got to fertilize them, but I'm going to harvest 2 zucchinis that are there, and I'll kind of show you where the garden's at. So first of all, Riley and I did some planting yesterday. You don't see anything because we put seeds. We put like flower seeds up against the whatever you call that thing there on the deck. So hopefully at some point we'll have some flowers along there. But the all the cantaloupe that I planted over here has been doing super well. So we've got cantaloupe, and then I've put a bunch of tomato plants here. So this is a tomato plant, another tomato, and then all of these will be cantaloupe. So the tomato plant will get tall and the cantaloupe will like spread across the ground. So that hopefully will work out. And then like same concept over here. We've got cantaloupe, and then we've got some tomato plants and another tomato plant there. So we'll see how those do. Now there is a toad somewhere in the sweet potatoes. We saw the toad. I was taking apart the weeds, putting them in the garbage, and then there was a toad underneath the garbage bag, and then it like went into the sweet potato. So I don't want to put my hand in there. Pumpkin, you guys saw the pumpkin this morning. And then there's something that's eating my Brussels sprouts. You see, all of that is a plant, is some kind of insect that's devouring my plant. I did take out all the lettuce that was here because I'm gonna put something else in its place. We still have some green beans, still have our tomatoes and all of that. Our onions we're gonna leave in there just a little longer. But over here, I took out a whole zucchini plant because it just was not doing very well, and instead I put just more tomatoes. I'm hopefully gonna have a bunch of tomatoes. Back here we've got tomatoes where the broccoli was, and then I put a couple other tomato plants just like in the spaces where there isn't anything right now. But in this plant, in this zucchini plant, this is a zucchini plant that has given me like pretty much all of our zucchinis. So I'm gonna harvest those 2 right there just before the bugs start to get it. There's just been a whole bunch of bugs devouring these plants, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and then soon I think I'd be able to grab the cantaloupe that's in here. I don't know exactly when I can get that, but soon. I think a lot of them are starting to turn, even if they're teeny tiny baby ones like that. So Joe has been gone all day long, which I was not expecting. So the kids are on the couch having a snack, and I was watching some YouTube videos on like onions and harvesting, and it occurred to me that really all of these onions are ready to be harvested. And so I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out because I'm scared that if I leave them in the ground too long, then they're gonna get bad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull them up, take them inside. Maybe all onions don't have to be super big, but this is gonna be my onion harvest, my first one, so maybe I can learn for next year, see what I can do to make them a little bit bigger, but we're gonna have some onions. Onions are another one of those things that's like really satisfying to harvest because you pull them up. This was probably the biggest one. That one looks pretty decent. Some of them did not do as well. You see, this one is teeny tiny. But still bigger than when I first put them in. You see, some of them just didn't do great, but if I got one, then that is pretty good. And then now I can use this space here to put something else in the ground for like the fall garden. I'm just gonna get these inside because they're not gonna get really any bigger than that. That one's pretty decent. That one did nothing. I wonder why some of them did okay and some of them didn't, but there we go. That is my onion harvest. And now I'm gonna get my bread out of the fridge, see if I can get it in the oven, see what it looks like for dinner. So I've had my Dutch oven in the oven preheating for, I don't know if quite an hour, but for a little while to 500 degrees. So please try to make a mental note over here so that I don't burn my fingers like last time. But I'm gonna get some parchment paper, and then we're gonna throw this on here like that. No idea what this little black speck is, so we're gonna take that out. It looks pretty tiny, so again, this is kind of an experiment. Do not laugh at me. If I can taste the bread, if it's tasty, then I'll be happy. So I'm gonna put a little bit of flour on it because I'm gonna score it. And when you put flour on top, it makes like the design like pop up a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna give you some now, okay? Give me a second. So I'm gonna get my razor. It's like the little razor that I use to make the design in the bread. You're just like cutting little bits of the bread. And I'm not even gonna make like a super beautiful design today. The last couple times that I've scored my bread, it has looked atrocious. I'm gonna just be real with you guys there. Probably because I'm usually rushing it lately. But normally, if I were to take my time with this, you can get some really pretty designs. But we're just gonna make it very simple today. And then we're gonna put this in the Dutch oven. You guys see that? The thing is that when you heat it, like the entire thing goes in. And so I have a tendency of forgetting that the lid is hot. We're gonna put this right in here. And we'll see how it does. And now Joe is finally on his way home, if I failed to mention that. So I've been dying for him to get home so he can cook me my steak. I had taken out churrasco so he could make that for dinner. I don't know if he's gonna want to anymore because he's getting home so late. But it does seem, my friend, it seems like he got a new car. So when he gets home, I don't know if he's gonna want to show it or not, but Joseph Buell has a new truck. And I think, again, I've been praying about it. I was praying about it today, trying to trust that that was the right move for us. But I think it was gonna happen eventually, and I think right now is probably a better time than in a year or in 2 years, because God knows what that's gonna look like. I'm gonna do some tidying up, pick up around here, see if the kids need anything, and then I'll talk to you guys when he gets home. Okay, I just took the bread out of the oven, and it actually looks really good. It looks way better than I thought it would. I'm gonna just get it out of here, just let it cool. If I leave it in here, it'll like continue to cook, and I just kind of want it to start cooling. But look at that. That is a really nice looking loaf. So if it tastes even remotely good, then I'm a happy camper. Look at that. That's nice. All right, Joe is finally home. I'll let him tell you guys about the car. I'm not gonna show it to you because it's like in the front of our house and stuff, but how'd it go?
I don't enjoy it.
You don't enjoy it, but are you happy that you have a new truck?
I'm very happy.
So what is it?
It's F-150.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same trim XLT like our previous.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously got a lot more bells and whistles and tech.
Yeah, it's got like a really pretty like display and stuff. So I'm glad that you have a new truck.
That's done.
You're getting $0 in your budget for the next 5 years, just so you know. So I'm gonna have Joe start the smoker. I'm over here starving. Look at the onions that I harvested today.
So how do you do?
Look,
corn?
come, we'll do corn. I told Joe we're gonna try to see if we can harvest some corn from the garden to go with the steak. So with corn, the thing is that like it only I think is like really good or like at its best ripeness or whatever, like for a couple days. So you don't want to leave it on here too long. So we're gonna get 2 of them.
What do you do? You just snap it off?
You just kind of grab it from here, like twist it. You want to do the honors there?
Break it. Bam!
Bam!
First corn.
We got our first corn. And I think, here Riley, give this one to her. I think this one over here is ready too, that one. That's the one I checked the other day.
This one?
No, the one in front of it. Or which one looks bigger of the 2? No, of these 2. Or which one? I think they're all pretty much ready.
They're
So
all
just
pretty much the same.
pick one that you think is ready.
This one.
What do you think?
I mean, it's small.
Do you want to do more?
No. Let's try it first.
Okay, see how it is?
Oh, I can see the corn.
All right, so now we gotta
Right.
shuck it.
Dad, are you ready?
Are you gonna shuck the corn, Riley?
Yes, jump the
Come.
corn.
Let's sit. Let's see if we can do this.
What, is it peeling the corn?
That's it. All you gotta do is just peel it down.
Peel it?
How does it look?
I
It's
got
like corn.
Looks like corn.
it.
There you go.
I got this.
Jackson, need help? You
Joe
got it?
makes really good
Yeah.
corn on the cob, like
Help.
need help on the Traeger.
This.
Go peel it. You can do it.
Do it.
Peel it.
Do it.
Now, this last piece we're gonna take. Snap it off.
Let me see it. Hold it up.
Now pull the strings off.
Pull the string.
Don't put them on the ground. Just
Yep.
hold on to them.
That was just for you. Look at that corn.
You help me.
Okay, watch.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, it's burning.
That's corn.
Yeah, Wow.
Is that cool, Jackson?
Pull it down.
Pull.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Right now it's dark. Really.
Okay. Grab the strings.
There's bugs in it.
There is.
What?
That's good. Bugs are delicious.
Oh, that's great. So there we go. Something else very satisfying. The fact that we were able to.
our own corn.
We have our own corn.
Yay!
Yay! Are you proud of me?
Yep.
Yep.
Hold it.
Mom, let's go back outside.
Corn was really easy to grow, and that's that I didn't grow like that many. So maybe, you know, next season we'll be able to grow some more of that. So now let's hope that it actually tastes good. All right, we're getting dinner ready. So that's a steak that Joe cooked. He cooked it so good today. And then this was the bread. Look at that. The inside of the bread was fabulous. Tastes really good. I already had a piece. I'm giving the kids each also a little piece because they love the bread. But you know what? For rushing it and for like getting it all done in the same day, I would say that it's not at all bad. Like, it's not as sour as maybe like if it would be if I had left it in the fridge overnight and all of that. But it is bread and it is baked and it is on the table. So that's why, like, I don't know, a lot of people get hung up on like how long I'm gonna leave it or like just the whole process. Sometimes like just make it, and like again, the worst thing that can happen is you end up making croutons out of it, really. So
I love croutons.
and you like croutons. I like croutons, so I think it's not like a bad thing.
Remember that time you made charcoal with broccoli?
Shut up. That never happened.
That did happen.
I've only almost burnt down the house like 2 times.
And it was with you cooking bread too.
With bread?
Yeah, it was when you were cooking bread.
Oh, the time with the towel.
Towel got stuck in the oven.
Yeah, that was bad. But anyway, here is our first ever corn from the garden. You gotta taste it and tell me what you think. But that makes me so happy. We're gonna sit out here on the deck, have a little dinner out here. All right, you guys gonna hang out here while we finish preparing our food?
No, we're gonna sit together eating our food.
Okay, all right. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to your guy.
Okay.
Hi guys, welcome for today's video, I guess. I have some great news, guys. Yeah, that's my turn. Yeah. My turn. Okay. So we're sitting with Jackson. Say hello to the guys, Jackson. Hello, guys. What? My turn. Almost getting the sunset. The big truck. Hi, guys. It's lunchtime, and I'm really hungry.
Jackson, why do you still have that corn in your hand? What are you doing with that?
Hi, guys.
You wanted to show the guys your corn?
Hi, guys. What am I doing fast? Really. Wow.
All right, here we go. What did we say? Don't we have to pray?
That's what we're saying.
Amen. You like the lights?
Daddy, that's impossible.
It's not impossible.
What are you doing? You're gonna change the light? Joe got this new little lantern thing here, and he thinks it's so cool to like change the colors now. Well, the kids think it's super cool. Can you change it pink? What are you gonna change it to?
Same color as
As the lights? Oh, I love it out here. You guys hear the crickets? I know you can't hear much with the freaking AC going. It's super nice.
It's about the same as
Yeah, that's a nice warm light. So anyway, that's gonna be it for today's vlog, you guys, because we're gonna eat, get the kids bathed. I need another bath today, so I'm gonna definitely be using my native. So thank you again to them for sponsoring today's video, and thank you guys just for hanging out with us and doing some homesteady things around the house. Oh wait, we have to try the corn. Hold on, let me try the corn. It's not gonna be like a good look on the camera. The consistency is different.
Well, I only cooked it for 20 minutes.
I think it needed to be cooked longer.
Oh yeah.
Right?
That's weird.
I'm sorry, I failed you.
You didn't fail me.
What do you think it is? Is it that it wasn't ready? I don't know. This is why we try things. Maybe it may not have been ready in the garden. I don't know, but there's still other ones there, so maybe we can leave those a little longer.
It's like squishy.
Yeah, it's kind of squishy. I don't know. We're gonna have to do some more research. I feel so let down with my corn, but we still have food on, like we would survive, right? Like we'd still have nourishment. So yes, that's it really for today's vlog. I've got to do some research on this corn. But regardless, thanks for hanging out with us and spending the day with us. I love your freaking faces. But anyway, I'm gonna go. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.